At some point in the future, I'll figure out how to introduce my videos because I definitely cannot do the whole. Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Well then, hello, welcome. This is Love Maitri. I'm Maitri, and today we're going to do my first pickup line video here on YouTube. Deep breaths. And I always thought that my first pick a card video on YouTube would be messages that you need to hear or messages from Mother Earth, because those are the topics that I am super comfortable with. But somehow the prompt, your next glow up, it has been stuck in my head for days. And I just had this intuitive feeling that I would somehow manage to make my first YouTube pick a card on the same topic. So here we are. I'm just going to show you the 3 piles that we have today in just a moment. Instead of using crystals, we're going to use jewelry, specifically earrings, in the rest of the videos as well, because I have a lot of earrings. And yeah, and I will see you in your reading. Hi group 1, so if you chose these beautiful pink earrings, then this is your reading. So I'm going to show you your cards towards the end of the reading, just in case you want to sit with them and connect with their energies as well. And right away, I get these business / mentor vibes when it comes to your pile. First of all, there's this sad backstory coming through here. I see that in your childhood, or maybe fairly recently, it could be at any point of your life, there was something that you desperately needed, but somehow you were never able to receive it. So this could be as simple as emotional support. This could be someone who could hold a space of love and compassion and healing for you. This could be a listening ear. This could even be career guidance, actually, like somebody there to tell you what the next right step is. But at the same time, this could even be something tangible. Like, I'm thinking of the movie Joy right now, like a product or an invention that could make your life much more easy, much easier, much more convenient. And it could be that this product already exists, but it's not accessible to everybody, maybe because it's really expensive or something like that. And your next glow up, this is so interesting because I really wasn't expecting something like that when I came up with this topic. Your next glow up is you inventing this thing, or you creating this thing and sharing it with the rest of the world. So like, I'm thinking of this website, this platform, I have no idea what it's called. I came across it like many years ago. But basically, like, people could volunteer themselves as listeners. They could even train themselves to be better listeners, and strangers could share their worries with these volunteer listeners. And so it was basically an attempt to learn how to hold space for people. and to help people dealing with mental health issues. And it's just like that, just like that. Whatever it is that you did not receive while growing up, or again fairly recently, you are giving it to the world. Because now that you know what it's like to not have this thing in your life, to not have somebody to hold space for you, you're able to understand the struggles that other people might be going through. There's so much kindness in your energy, honestly. It's so beautiful. So, you know how some people, after they have difficult, life changing experiences in their lives, they turn into these bitter, stone hearted people. I feel like it's the exact opposite when it comes to you. Like, maybe life wasn't easy for you. Maybe you never received the support that you deserved, that you needed. And instead of letting that make you a better person, you've become even softer, even kinder. Because now it's like you have a reason, you have a purpose in this world. You have a purpose to help this world in a way that you needed it. Again, like in terms of how you exactly embody this purpose, it's going to look very different for all of you, because I keep thinking of like career counselors, I am thinking of inventors or business people or psychologists, just people out there trying to help other people, trying to stop them from stumbling along their ways. And there is a clear indication of soul purpose here. Like, this is your purpose in this lifetime. This is what you're meant to do. Whatever it is that you struggled with, making sure that other people do not struggle in the same way that you did, making sure that people receive the support in the way that you never did, it's part of your purpose. And I just heard that you will stumble upon it. Like, one day it will just click, like, this is what I'm meant to do. And I just heard a life's work. So I feel like this is something that will grow over time. Like, you will keep getting better at it. You will grow your audience, your clients, or whoever it may be, whatever it may be. Yeah, and I keep hearing that you're going to keep getting better at it, There's so much potential here. Like, the moment you add your own effort, your own willpower, the moment you get down to work, the wheels have started to turn. I mean, there is a message about how you need to make sure that you're patient along the way, because it might be a slow-moving energy. But I feel like the fulfillment that it brings, it will make all the difference, Like, you will stay for the fulfillment. You will stay for the sense of purpose that you feel while you're doing this. There will be rewards, there will be blessings, there will be success, abundance coming out of this, but you're staying for the emotional aspect of it. The feeling that you can help people, that you can change the lives of people. Again, this could be really, really, really simple. Maybe you're just a great listener, and all you do is like listen to all the people that you meet along your journey, all of your friends, all the strangers who just randomly share their life stories with you, or anything else, It does not have to be career oriented per se, but it's It's that gem inside of you. It's that one special thing about you, you know. Hmm. And it makes you stay. Like you always keep coming back to this one thing. It's possible that some of you already have this thing in your life. Like you already know that this is what I'm good at. I'm good at sharing love. I'm good at holding space for people. I'm good at guiding people. I'm good at helping them manage their emotions or something like that, you know. Maybe it's already there in your life and you just need to recognize, you just need to bring in that awareness that this aligns with my soul, it aligns with my heart, it's something that I'm good at, it's something that makes me feel good about myself, makes me feel purposeful, and at the same time I can help people with it. So there are these ikigai vibes here as well. And maybe you can at some point find a way to make money out of it as well. But at the bottom of it, it's something that you want to share with the world because you know that the absence of it makes life kind of hard. Uh, there's a lot of there's a lot of success here as well. How should I put this into words? It's like people will be amazed at how you made the best out of nothing. You know, like this was essentially that you did not have in your life, and you created an empire out of that. You know, you made it your life's work, your life's purpose, and that's exactly why this is showing up as your next glow up, because people are shocked how you created an empire out of nothing, how you created so much success, so much abundance out of something that was holding that vibration of lack, you know, that was essentially lacking from your life. Instead of turning into that cold, bitter person, you made it your, I want to say weapon, but I don't know why this war oriented language is coming through. Empire, weapon. Because this is your power, you know, this is your strength. There's so much golden energy here as well, you know, like alchemist energy. Anything you hold, it turns into gold. Beautiful. Again, there's so much light here, there's so much kindness, there's so much love. Like, instead of being selfish and trying to keep this quality, this product, this invention, this ability, this gift that you have to yourself, trying to protect it with walls and really strong boundaries, you're opening up your heart and just letting it out in the world. And you have this deep trust that the right people will find it. That, again, soul purpose vibes here. It's like, this is what I'm here to do. This is what I'm here to share. So I don't need to cage it up, you know, I don't need to, that's the thing, you don't function from a place of fear, you know, you manage to hold the vibration of love no matter where you are. And again, like, the absence of this thing does not mean that you become a cold, bitter person. It means that you use that as a space to connect with other people who are struggling with the same issue or issues, and instead hold out a helping hand. It's like I see somebody who is holding on to some light and just passing it on, you know. It's so beautiful. I feel like it's like by doing this, by sharing this gift that you have, or whatever this may be, you're also opening up the hearts of other people, you know. You're telling them that you don't need to become a better person either. Because look at me, I survived that and I managed to become the person that I am today, you know. Even when I did not have any friends, even when I did not have support, I still managed to become a good friend. I'm a good person, and I still don't want to hurt people. You know, I don't want to carry my hurt and cause more hurt because of it. Instead, I want to transform it. I want to alchemize it, and I want to turn it into love. And I want to share this love with the rest of the world. It's so beautiful, and I feel like one of the things that you're always going to receive because of what you do, for what you do, is lots of wholehearted goodwill wishes, like compliments, and people telling you that they're so grateful for you, people complimenting your kindness, your light, your capacity for love, your beauty. Just a lot of good words, a lot of good wishes are coming out of this. It's a lot of good karma that you're creating for yourself as well. But I feel like, especially if you did not receive emotional support while growing up, and now you are giving it to the people that you need, even if you're not creating like an online platform that people can use to share their worries and everything, even if you're just like connecting with the people in your life on a deeper level and you're helping them as much as you can, I almost feel like all the love that you give out, you're going to receive it. It's going to come back to you tenfold. So beautiful. And maybe you're at a point of your life where you don't need this thing, where you don't need emotional support as much as you needed it back then, you know. But still, it's like it's a lot of good karma. The universe is like, we're just going to keep sending more and more and more of support your way, you know. More love, more gratitude, more blessings, more wishes. We're just going to keep receiving and receiving and receiving. Because you have the soul of a giver. You have the heart of a giver. And the giver needs to receive love as well. So those were all the messages that I had for you. I hope it made sense. I hope it resonated. And let me know if there's anything you want to say to that. Anything that you want to share in regards to this reading. This is basically how I end all of my personal readings. So I completely forgot that this was for a YouTube reading, but still, it was fine. Well then, thank you for being here, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Group 2, see if you felt called to the sunflower pendant, then this is your reading. I'm also going to show you your cards towards the end of the reading, just in case you want to sit with them and you want to connect with their energies as well. Oh my god, I love this. I love this so much. Some of you may have been drawn to pile number 1 as well, or you might be coming from pile number 1. Because I do see one similar message here about alchemy and alchemization. This is going to be a good reading. Okay, so your next glow up is all about alignment. I feel like the people around you are going to look at you and just see you thriving. I feel like you are the kind of person that is super connected to their hearts, to their purpose. And for you, joy and fulfillment are your priorities. And I feel like that's what you base all of your actions upon. You define passion in terms of joy and fulfillment. You define productivity in terms of joy and fulfillment. You define success, abundance, and anything and everything else in terms of joy and love and happiness. And people can see that. People can see how connected you are with your heart, with your intuition. Yeah, I just heard that you're a very soulful person. Like you have this deep seated connection with your soul. Your soul is always guiding you through each and every step of your journey, and it shows, especially on your face. Like maybe you have like a very contagious smile, or like you have this face that just lights up somehow every time you talk about that one thing that excites you. Or maybe you have a really excited, joyful inner child, but I see really deep implications for your career and your purpose. Like maybe you guys are like maybe you're doing something of your own. Maybe you own a certain business. Maybe you are a content creator or an entrepreneur, something like that. Because I see you doing something. I see you dancing to the beat of your own drum, and I see you feeling so fulfilled because of it. And it's like any person would tell you that, like doing something on your own and making sure that it turns into a success is hard to do. But like I don't know how to say it. It's almost like people cannot measure your success in terms of money. They don't know how much money you make. They don't know how big your audience is, or how big your clientele is, or anything like that. They don't know anything about the numbers. What they do know is that whenever they see you, you look happy and your energy is always excited. And I just heard the word charismatic as well. So like you glow wherever you go, this is so lovely. And I feel like it's mostly your friends and your family members, like people who know you in your daily life, that know this, that can see the glow on your face. This is also for people who are dealing with some kind of health issues, or like mental health issues. People who might know that, like you've struggled with mental health or physical health issues, and now they can see that you're doing much better, because on a daily basis you have a much bigger space to cultivate joy in your life, to cultivate love and happiness and fulfillment in your life, And I feel like I just heard that people see you as somebody who can make miracles happen. And that's where the message about alchemy comes in, because people see you as somebody who's really headstrong. Like you are somebody who has a lot of control, a lot of discipline, a lot of motivation. And even when you don't, you know how to turn things around. You have a lot of power over your mind. You're always able to motivate yourself. You're always able to figure out what exactly you need to make a day productive. And that even includes like resting. Like when you need more playtime, when you need to sleep more, when you need a vacation, and you give yourself all of those things because that is how you thrive. Again, I keep hearing people can see that. It's like it shows up on your body. The fulfillment, the joy that you embody, it shows up on your face, it shows up on your skin, it shows up in how you dress, it shows up in how you carry yourself. And again, just like in pile one, I just heard that you've created an empire of your own, and people are super impressed by that. You've created something out of nothing. It's beautiful. Again, the thing is that you are super aligned with your path. Like, I'm thinking of the fact that you chose the sunflower and how the sunflower always knows how to move towards the sun. So it's like you heard your soul's voice, you heard your heart's voice, you listen to your intuition. And like, people might be shocked, they might be surprised, they don't know how you are so abundant and how you are so aligned, but you know that the answer is that you know how to listen to yourself. You learned how to listen to yourself, and there's this beautiful balance between your mind and your heart. Again, there's so much alignment here, like your mind, your heart, your soul, all parts of you are aligned. If you are planning to go on some kind of a journey related to your physical body, weight gain, weight loss, or like hair growth, or literally anything, skincare, could be anything, you should know that you are going to start seeing really big changes within the next month or so, within the next 2 months for sure. Like, the specific time frame coming through is like 4 to 5 weeks. And again, people will see it, people will notice it. If you are watching the reading when I posted, which is in November, then by the end of the year, whatever it is that you are working on when it comes to your body, any health issues, any mental health issues, any new routines, rituals that you're welcoming into your life, they're going to start showing big impacts by the end of the year. There's this beautiful flow here as well, as if like anything that you set your mind upon, you're going to receive it. You're going to be aligned with it. It's so beautiful. I did not shuffle the cards on camera for pile one, but again, that's the thing. Alignment, flow. And again, like, people are going to see it, They'll be able to tell that you've been working on something. You've been working hard on your hair, your body, your skin. They'll be able to tell that you have been taking care of yourself. And this does not have to be just about your physical body. This could also be, I want to say, abundance. Like, if you are trying to save more money, or if you're trying to, if you're starting to invest money, if you're starting to like make more money, maybe you're trying to manifest abundance into your life, it will show up. It will show up on your face, it will show up on your body. You won't be able to hide it. I don't think you want to hide it, but at the same time, it's not like you are trying to brag about it. It's not like you're trying to show it off, but it's not easy to hide whatever it is that you're cultivating in your life. Again, by the end of the year, something is happening. It's like you will meet the people in your life, and they will just notice that there's something different about you, that you're glowing more, that you're looking abundant. Again, weight loss keeps coming through, or weight gain, something with your body is changing. But it's not like, it's like a lot of people might assume that this is just pure luck or something, but I can see that you're working really, really, really hard for it. It's not like these things just fall in your lap, because you have the creator alchemy card. You're working hard on a physical level, you're working hard on an energetic level, on an emotional level, on a mental level. You are aligning all parts of yourself to create this new version of you. So beautiful. I love it. There's a lot of emotional harmony here as well. Like, the next time you meet even the most difficult people in your life, you won't be budged, you're going to keep your calm, you're going to maintain your peace, you won't be affected by them because you're so much more confident, so much more peaceful, so much more, I want to say protected. You feel protected, you feel safe in everything that you are creating for yourself. I love this. I just saw 1144, by the way. Which again, it's all about harmony, it's balance, it's peace, it's alignment. It's this perfect mixture of hard work and manifestation here. You're putting in the right energy, you're getting into the right mindset, you're emotionally healing yourself day by day, you're maintaining an emotional balance day after day, and you're also putting in the physical actions required. And it all comes together to create your next glow up. I wasn't expecting that perfect end to your reading, but those were all the messages that I had for you. I'm going to show you your cards in a little bit. They're beautiful cards, and yeah, let me know what you thought of this reading, whether it resonated or not, whether it made you feel good. And I hope to see you in the next one. Hi group 3, so if you chose these beautiful mushroom readings, my favorite, then this is your reading. I'm going to show you your cards towards the end of the reading as well, just in case you want to sit with them, connect with their energies yourself. And I see that, first of all, there is so much water energy in your cards. It's amazing. And it's no surprise then that your next glow up is very emotional in nature. This is especially for you if you usually struggle to manage your emotions, if you struggle with feeling all over the place all the time, and I don't know, if you feel chaotic, or like all the emotions that you feel are always so intense, and you tend to be really impulsive with your words, with your actions, then your next glow up is all about welcoming peace, harmony, and balance into your life. I feel like there's one particular person coming through, somebody that you knew in the past, someone that you're not in contact with anymore. It does not have to be an ex per se, but it could, it could definitely be. It could also be just a friend, like a school friend, because I just heard a high school friend. So this is somebody who knows this side of you, who knows that you can be emotionally chaotic, and that you feel your emotions really intensely, and you have a really hard time feeling peace in general, feeling grounded, feeling present. And now this person is going to meet you, they're going to see you, and they're just going to know it, that pile 3 is really different now. They carry themselves differently. They're not affected by the same old issues anymore. And I also heard triggered, so like triggers, or like you're not triggered by the same old people, the same old things anymore. You've gained a lot of composure, a lot of emotional balance, and a lot of peace. I feel like this group has been doing a lot of healing work. You've been on your healing journey for a while, because I see somebody who's like walking into a room really gracefully, really peacefully, almost like they're not bothered by anything, like somehow when I see this person, I don't even think that they're thinking a lot, that they're in their head a lot, they're just walking, feeling really present, feeling really grounded, looking at the surroundings, and not being affected by the crowd, by the noise. I see a party and I see a very crowded party here. So this could literally happen for some of you. In the next, I want to say in the next few months. Yeah. So that's what your next glow up is about. But there's, like, I want to acknowledge the fact that you have done a lot of work. And like, if anybody at any point told you that you are too much and that you feel too intensely, that you're too loud or too expressive or too bold, this is nothing to feel ashamed of. And I feel like that is something that you have started to say to yourself. You started to realize that there's nothing wrong with being loud or expressive. So I don't think that you have transformed as a person. Maybe you're still that person who feels their emotions really intensely, who is still very talkative, very loud, very expressive. But now you've created that space of love, acceptance, and compassion towards yourself. That's what you have been working towards. Like, getting more familiar with yourself, with your emotions, realizing that you're a sensitive person, that you feel emotions intensely, and there's nothing wrong with that. So all this time that people were giving you a hard time for being this touchy, expressive crybaby, you just realize that all that was missing was acceptance. You were never too much of anything. You just needed to learn how to be more accepting and loving towards yourself. And at the same time, the other side of the story, the fact that you are not as easily affected or triggered anymore, which is the word that I heard, or that the things from the past, the people from the past, they don't affect you as much anymore. That side of the story is true as well. You've cultivated a lot of patience. You've started to inculcate a lot of presence into your daily routine. It's like you fought with your mind. You fought with all of your mental narratives. Like, every time that you judged yourself for causing a mess or for being too chaotic, you decided to, go for a walk. You decided to hold yourself from a place of love instead. You started to say things like, it's okay that you are having this emotional reaction right now. I am not judging you. I am holding space for you. You are allowed to feel your feelings. You're allowed to feel your emotions, and I'm not going to judge you, and I'm not going to let anyone who judges us around us anymore. You're allowed to cry, you're allowed to be angry, you're allowed to be frustrated. Again, there's so much healing coming from within. You gave yourself that one thing that people were just somehow not able to give you, and now that's what they can see. Again, it's on some level you have changed as a person. You have become more grounded. Your energy has become more grounded, but still, like, the core part of you, the sensitive person inside of you, they haven't changed. You haven't asked them to change. You've learned how to hold a lot of love for yourself. Again, this affirmation, I release my need to be right, I am defenseless and at peace. Like, instead of feeling that anger to defend yourself for being sensitive, you have arrived at that place where you realize that I don't need to defend this part of you. Defend. You've come to that space where you realize that I don't need to defend this part of me. There's nothing wrong about this part of me. I don't have to be ashamed of it. I don't have to feel guilty. I don't have to feel anything bad about this part of me. this is who I am and I'm going to accept it. And if other people cannot accept this part of me, that's really not my responsibility, you know. So beautiful. Someone might even say this, you know, like you used to overthink so much, you used to be so chaotic, you would act so impulsively, and that might push your buttons a little bit. That might be like, oh my god, are we really having this conversation? But again, you won't give them a reaction, you know. You know better now. You know that this other person standing in front of you has not grown the way that you have. And so even if you are not expecting something different from them, you are expecting a different reaction from yourself, you know. You're holding yourself with a lot of integrity and a lot of wisdom. And you know that you're capable of these things. So it's not like you're pressurizing yourself to behave in a different manner. It's just that you found a whole new, I want to say maturity, I want to say wisdom. You found a whole new way of carrying yourself that protects you, but also makes sure that you show up in the most authentic manner. I love it. Okay, Maitri, that ends your reading. Those are all the messages that I had for you. And just let me know if that resonated. Let me know if that made sense, if that helped. And I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you.